My name is Jack Stevens. I'm the Senior Associate Director of Boarding Admission. What inspired me to work in international admissions is my time as a boarding student. I went to boarding school for 3 years, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, and I had so many great friends from around the world. And coming out of college, I was thinking about who impacted my life the most, and it was the people from boarding school, whether it was my teacher, coaches, advisor, or anybody else. And my time in the admissions office as a tour guide really impacted me as well. I am working hard at giving students the same opportunity that I had to connect with students from around the world and become best friends with them and teammates and roommates. And it's been an amazing experience so far and looking forward to continuing it. We are the closest boarding school to New York City, so we are not in a rural setting. We have a town which is amazing, a 10-minute walk away with grocery store and pharmacy and New York pizza places and delis and frozen yogurt, and it's a true town. And what makes Masters special is the fact that we have majority day population with a boarding community of about 165, right? 525 total students, and 65% of them are day. And as a boarding student, as an international student, that is 360 students that you have as a family. And around our Harkness table, which is in every single class, math and science included, students are interacting with each other, and they're from Jamaica or South Korea or China or New York City, Connecticut, and other states. We have 26 countries, 12 states, and 148 local zip codes represented in our student body. And so when you come around a discussion-based, tech-centered, student-focused class, right, different perspectives from around the world are being celebrated and being heard and listened to. And students from down the road are engaging with students from 1,000 miles away. And that's what makes this place special. As I said, we have a town 10-minute walk, and if not less. And so students are going to these businesses and going out to those restaurants and wearing their master's gears so they know who a master's student is. Aside from that, we have several opportunities for students to connect with the outside neighborhoods, right, and the local population outside of our campus bubble. Some examples are we have a social justice summit, one of the Saturdays in the fall, and students from dozens of different schools, public schools, private schools from around the area come to campus. We also have a Model UN summit where we host a summit on campus. And, I think last year there was about 150 students who came who weren't master's students. We also have a huge community service program. It's called MISH. It's called Masters. It stands for Masters Interested in Sharing and Helping. It's our oldest standing club on campus. And through that, they have partnerships with so many awesome nonprofit organizations, charitable organizations in the Westchester, New York community. At Masters, we have over 150 courses students can choose from. Of course, some of them have prerequisites, but it's important to have a variety of courses because so many students have so many different passions and interests and wear so many different hats. I think when you ask that question, the program that immediately comes up is our Innovation Entrepreneurship Computer Science program. We just finished about 2 years ago in October of 2023, but literally almost to the day, we opened up our 23,000 square foot Innovation Entrepreneurship Center. And students have the opportunities to start the bottom, get a strong foundation in engineering, drawing, design, or beginner courses. And from there, they're able to get up to advanced courses. And we actually have 3 partnerships with awesome universities and where students can gain transferable college credit, right? We have one with University of Delaware in entrepreneurship. We have RIT, which is Rochester Institute of Technology for engineering. And then we have computer science with Carnegie Mellon. And students, when they take these advanced courses, they are able to take a test as if they were a student at these 3 universities and receive credit, which is really awesome. And it's transferable for when they go to a college, not those 3. We just had the long weekend, and our new international students actually returned from a Boston trip. Every year we have a trip to Boston for the new international students. And this is a way for them to build that community, to talk about, what are some challenges? What are some places where they've found home? on campus. These first 6 weeks can be difficult. I think we really prioritize our students who are coming from afar and building that community within their group of students who are international. We also, being the closest boarding school to New York City, we offer tons and tons of excursions culturally or for fun. We go to Broadway shows, we go to most of the New York City sporting events, we go to Bryant Park to ice skate, we go to West Side Highway to explore, we go to Flushing, Queens for Lunar New Year, for Hot Pot, we go to pretty much anywhere in New York City to explore. And so we're really taking advantage of our location and allowing our students to have a cultural experience. As I said before, and I'll keep harping on it, it's Harkness. Harkness is this discussion-based, roundtable, tech-centered, so everybody's reading the same article, doing the same lab, doing the same math problems, but because they're not from the same area, they don't have the same upbringing, they don't have the same beliefs, they have different perspectives. And so when you are having a conversation about a book, it could mean something different for the student from New York City than it does for the student from Spain. And so I think is just naturally just occurs in our curriculum because of Harkness, and that's what fuels our campus. And Harkness works because it has an international flavor to it at Masters. This is an inherently stressful topic, and one thing that we do at Masters is try to debunk that. And starting in your sophomore fall, students will take the PSAT, PACT, right? That is the unofficial start of your college process, right? That gives you an idea of what these tests are going to be like. Fast forward a couple months, we will have, at the end of January, we will have sophomore parent night, sophomore college night. And what that is where students receive their college counselor, right? We have 4 awesome college counselors on campus who wear, again, many hats, right? They're master's parents, they are the administrators on duties, they're advisors or coaches or anything like that. And so they are not just your college counselor. They're going to be wearing many hats and be different things in these students' lives. Sophomore year, we start that process in January. From there, we do curriculum planning out your classes for the schools that you are looking for, right? And it starts with a big list, and it gets narrowed down to a very small list. But talking about geography and size and programs and what you're looking for and what is the best fit for the student, not just our list of matriculation lists at the end of the day. We want students to be happy for the next 4 years, right? We want them to feel prepared for the next 4 years. And I think that this process is intentional, starting so early. So curriculum planning in sophomore year, and then junior year, you'll start doing more regular meetings with your college counselor. And then senior year, you're fully in the process. And the best thing about being so accessible to New York City and being so accessible to airports and whatnot is the fact that we have over 100+ admissions officers coming to campus from universities and colleges to meet with students, whether it's one-on-one or a small group. And this is an opportunity for our current students to have the chance to meet with somebody who could read your application and really connect with them and learn more about their school and see what type of community it is.